Hi everybody, good morning. I'm doing today the threat hunting simulator. This TryHackMe new things here. What I'm thinking now? Yeah. What it say? Welcome to Threat Hunter Simulator. Get internal spent in secure simulator environment. Detect hidden threat. Uh, this is how to use it. If you did the previous one for that phishing, it's a similar one. Follow the trail, investigate. We don't need a VM for this. And then we have our friend Splunk. And but I like Kibana on the other one. Splunk, I hit it with a command line of it. Documentation. Then you add the stages. Okay, we done TryHackMe. Okay, let's do next. You can also drag and drop the stages for changing them. Ready, submit your answers, and then AI generate a report, and then prove or disprove the hypothesis, and then the great instant feedback powered by AI. Most of the AI just tell you, um, no, I'm not starting again. Let's go. The one I'm doing today is where's that one? Hello. They said 15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes you can find the answer. But writing that report is not 15 minutes. And every time the AI tell you this something is missing. He has very specific way of doing a report. Even if you give him full command or something, it's like you need to write it specific way. But I think it's one way to do it. To learn how to use a report every time the AI tell you something, so basically you learn how you write a professional report. But anyway, with AI now, I don't think we'll be writing report in the future. It's an issue. It will be, maybe that's what they said, most SOC level 1 will just disappear. AI will take them. So AI will write a report. You just give him what you found and he will write a report for you. So, report is a start in the machine. Building detection. What's this? Investigate and reconstruct the attack chain. Let's when we start, we can check. I try this the room. I got the answer, but he's complaining my report. I miss every time he tell me missing. I'm missing this. I'm missing that. Let's see if this time we got some experience not missing. How is the sound there? Some people are complaining of my sound. I don't know. When my channel grow, I'll buy something fancy. But for now, that's the best I have from headphones. Uh, Review threat and intel. So basically, they give us an hypothesis. This one is like not like in the dark. You're not in the dark. They just tell you investigate and tell us what happened. They give you some kind of um, they give you some kind of information so to look for. It's still not running. Sorry, guys. And tonight it's the CTF East. They plan it to midnight. I'm not sure if I'll be surviving the night. No, let's start. Before we start the investigation, let's start first of all. I didn't. We didn't write the story. Any case, here's they give us the threat intel. Basically, we are not going, as I said, dark in this room. They tell us, for example, issue by threat detect this intelligence. Threat detect intelligence has identified a coordinated supply chain attack campaign targeting open source ecosystems, specifically npm Python package repositories. The campaign appeared to be orchestrated by threat actor leveraging long-term infiltration, neglected or low-profile project to weaponize legitimate package. So basically now we can understand the story. npm Python packages. The attacker strategy involved contributing to moderately used but under-maintained libraries, gaining contributor or maintainer status through helpful commit. That's what usually attackers do. First, they start with legitimate commits so you can trust them, and then at later stage, I think it happened one in backdoor. I forgot which library that one. Once trusted, they publish malicious update embedding post-installation payload or obfuscated backdoors within version release that appear minor or maintenance related. This weaponization libraries often act as staged or follow-in actions, such as downloading second payloads, establish persistence, exfiltration token, and accreditation from developer machines. So we know, so the threat already. Now this is the hypothesis they give us. An attacker may have leveraged a compromised third-party software package to gain initial access to the system and silently stage the payload for later execution. They likely establish persistence to maintain access without immediate. Let's dive in the threat that one open for now. Then threat hunting mission. Investigate. What's it? So validate the hunting process. So this way we need to confirm or deny. Review the IOC from external sources. Analyze the list of indicative compromise provided by security team from compromised partner organization. So we have something to build on. Reconstruct the attack chain. They give us the IOC. They already give us the answers. Basically, just copy and paste it later on. So they said npm package health check. So already we know the library that the user download. We have the persistence for the keys. Let's do this so later on we don't because TryHackMe has very uh, uh, let me copy this. Let's how it look in my computer. It look funny, but at least it look so. It doesn't matter. So basically, we have just so later on we can confirm or deny what happened. Script and what? So we have that information. Then we have it's just the way that because later on with the AI they expect this type of formatting. If you don't do it, he will tell you it's missing. Even if you say PowerShell, you don't say PowerShell.exe. He think is you not did it correctly. So let's like for example, you can see. So you can know exactly. It's this one. It help you to get an idea. So we know, for example, here this is what the threat intelligence they give us. Now we don't need computer I think for this one. Documentation. They tell us company information. We have the company information. We have the co-founder, and you can see an admin, so you can suspect this is the guy that target because he's admin, so he's the one down on the libraries. He's not a finance, he's not a copywriter, not this, not sure founder creative. So maybe this one most is the target. uh, Asset inventory, we have what press me corporate LAN. We have a LAN 101050, so we know the IP. And then we have endpoint and network devices, a backup server, 1050. Okay, let's keep this information there. The threat intel doesn't this is because other organization we don't know. I forgot to do something. 10 10 10 10 10, and then of course this is where we put our report: stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. So for now, let's go to this thing. Let's see if we can zoom this. So we have all time here. We have Splunk. We don't have too much, so you don't get lost. It's 1050. We have a command line. This is more interesting for me whenever you do these things. Then where is Windows? I hate Windows ID. Where is? I think there's a sysmon in this room. This event ID, and then user not translated. So I don't know what the event ID destination IP. So external, what's that IP that they said to us? And documentation inventory. 10.10.50, what's that IP? Dot 12, what's this one? Dot 5 and dot 1, the backup is dot 5. Okay, we'll come back to this destination IP. No, not you. That's why he hates Splunk. Where is the... Splunk is easy to understand what's going on. Event, not event type. Yeah, this is the interesting because I think this is the sysmon ones. Event code. So event code, I will use this one. Where is the users? Yeah, it's the way that it do the users. You can see this. This is maybe a different computer. Potom and Potoshiba. This the IT admin is like a different account or somewhere. This one giving funny users. Let's see if there is another clear users here. The parent user is a domain. Let's see what inside this one. This one 14. Let's what's on inside this one. Only 6 is different user, and then this is username. Let's see what's inside them. Before we do the query, let's how are you? This one I don't like it. This one IT admin Tom and Tom different the user this one out of range. So yeah, one of them we'll figure out which one, then we can because there is a download of things like that. So basically we're more interested in the command line. Also we can interested in the parent command line. This is information I'm looking for. I'm more interested event code because we're using sysmon here. Let's start it because we start talking then we don't finish. Time. I hope I'm doing the command correctly. Don't tell me I'm doing. Let's get event code so I can follow the sysmon. Let's say parent process. It should be all of them here because it's sysmon. Let's get a process ID. Let's get parent command line. Let's get a command line. What else we need? Event code, the parents, the process, the parent, the process ID, the parent. What else? The destination IP. I would like to see what is doing there. Let's start with this one. Let's see what it gives us. Because the person download file, so we're more interested for event ID 11. I think we need to filter the user. Yeah, you can see already here. We have a process there, a PowerShell, and you can see this command already you found it. Let's for example let's view this event. So you already have I hate what's his name, this Splunk. Let's confirm the username for this user. Yeah, you can filter and computer name Pontom, so we know the Pontom, because remember we said it's the IT admin. So basically, this is the Tom Whisker, the Tom thing. So is the one that usually the suspect in this one. You can see the parent process Pontom. So we know event code process creation, computer name Pontom. What is their username here? Doesn't say username. We can filter the computer name is things. We can filter in the parent user. Oh, we can use this as a filter. We have a filter in user. Let's add that one to it. So it's, what was a cap letter or small letter? User. What was user, cap letter or small letter? Cap letter. User equal. Now he will complain. Let's see if he doesn't complain or not. That forward slash. Yeah, it's a complaining about that forward slash. Let's see if I say I hate. What's going on here? I think he will complain about it. Okay, let's do this. If it's Linux, so really. Okay, I don't know. I forgot how to do that. Let's do the computer name and finish. Let's filter in the computer name. I don't know why computer name equal. This one should work. Okay, now computer name work. Uh, so now we find now. So is that guy the computer name Pontom? So as we saw it there, or you can filter here around it. So this is the and you can see. Yeah, well, let's see first of all before we jump. Let's see this base 64. What exactly this? Control C. Let's go to my computer here. Let's do echo. In early morning and get confused. Oops. Base 64 minus D. Now you got what we need to do. Let's see what. Let's copy this. Yeah, let's leave it here. So what exactly this do? It have a variable destination equal environment, so it go environment data, so it look for the computer of the user. I think this one it be that update local roaming and things like that. So it has the file called system health, and then you have URL. So it's downloaded. You have URL for downloading this executable. So download the file with invoke web request URI to destination. Destination is that one. Then base 64 encode the command. So we have a command convert to base 64. So basically start the process. So basically it take after downloading it create an encode command to start this process. So sorry. So it means this is the not persistence, this one execution, and then this is the persistent part. It create a command with the encoded value, and then do the registry key. Basically we solve the room, the issue. Now we need a report for it. And you can see, because this is the hypothesis, we didn't see this yet, but we can see this. We already found it, so we know it is there. So an encrypted HTTP, let's confirm it. Yes, it uses HTTP, and then outbound file download to update via PowerShell. Yes, true. Destination through PowerShell, invoke request out file. So we know. So we just need to look for this part. We have the key. We have the run key. What we don't get yet, where this came from. Let's look again. Sorry. Now we got this is the parent command. Where is that thing? Let's see. Let's check the timing. So we have where am I now again? This is at 10:58:27, and now we have a PowerShell start. So this is the second stage. So the first stage where it start from. Now we can see here is the same time at 27, so it's almost instantly. It is a process. Process 1 creation Node.js install a health library 1.0.1, and you can say npm CLI. And if you look, for example, this is the event code 1, the parent process ID. Why there is no parent process ID? Parent with one R. Okay, now we go to the parent, so we can know the parent 1616 launch, and you can see the relation here. If you see this, this is 1616, the process ID, the one that installed this health library 1.01 is this process launch this. So you can see there is a relation between these two. It's become the parent for this process, and 1616 is the parent. 1924 is this one. So what is this one? This one is the one that launched that one. So at top of this, let's scroll down to see what who is that friend. It's easy to solve the room, just copy and paste answer to understand them. Yeah, I'm getting confused. Look, this one. This is prefix check for node when you try to install. Is installing here when start. So we're more interested in what happened in this timing. You can see the 1924 here. The process ID 1924 is the one that is the PowerShell that start this thing. So the user start PowerShell installing. This is pre-check for node when installed. npm this legitimate file. Install this one. This is the command line. So when that one start, so the 1924, the process ID, these two. Um, the 920, and then you can see here that it continued installation here. That's how the installation happened. So the PowerShell, the 1924, then the installation process 1616 launch the second payload. So now you know the whole story what happened here. No, I don't. So it installing the health what a check library, and then it download the second stage with encoded base 64. And now the next question: where is the uh, where is this? Where is the key? Where is the what's his name? Remember when we talk about registry, we're looking for sysmon registry event 13, 12, something like that. We're looking for that type of 13. Where is my 13 event code? This one. You can see the timing 29, 28. So this, but we don't have too much information about this event because we filtering not in. So you can argue what happened in the 29 in this time. Let's check this event. You can bet this is the part where the registry was set. But why we don't see the command line? Because maybe it doesn't have a command line or something, because it was inside the PowerShell. So let's see this event in this time range. Remember, we have a time range here. The one at 29, we have the PowerShell, we know about it. It's only one. Is something missing? Event code 13. Yeah, because at 13, that's what in the same time, because this is the command that created the persistence. So it's not a different event. A reason why I'm doing this, because later in the question you need to look for the time when the registry was set. and it wasn't set in the 27 answer in the PowerShell because the set will happen when Sysmon show you the event 13. Event 13 is in 29, not in the 27th, and that's why you see it here, and it tell you the reason the process is inside the PowerShell itself. So now let's go to answer this question. Timeline. Sorry. So we have 1, 2, 3. For in our case, we know it's 3. So the first one, um, we call it initial access. That's what I call it before. Let's start with the easy answer before we start typing. Sorry, guys. Don't forget to set seconds. Now we know the installation happened in the 27th, so it's 21st June, 10:58:27. So 21st June. What's at 10? I assume the time 10 58:27. 58 is the because 1 sec 58 10:58:57. Next month confirm it, so we are not jumping. What's going on here? Why it keep showing it? 10:58:27, 21st June, so we correct that one. And then oh, technique initial access. This one is straightforward. Content driven by compromise, supply chain compromise. This one, where is that initial access driven exploit? Yeah, supply chain attack. This is the one that uh, manipulate development tool. Yeah, you can see we are in that category of library. So a user, we know it's Tom. The host is Pontom. Yeah, that's yeah. You see, this to me, it is a Tom one. Now we start writing. uh, uh, what exactly we should write? Let me see what I remember what I wrote before. So we know the user use because this AI, if you don't tell him exactly what's happening, he doesn't give you the answer. This sorry, the because this is a parent and no parent command. Let's do this. Yeah, 15 minutes to answer this question is not really far. This is the encode. Yeah, the Node.js user install this library. So let's copy it from here because I don't copy it from. No, I don't have it. Let's copy this file and add it to our. Let me create. Let's just add it here at the end. So the users Node.js to install. So what we can say a user Tom used node. I don't know why you need to tell him like that, this AI. The node.exe to install a library let's say confirm, is there PowerShell? Yeah, PowerShell was involved. Damn it, where am I now? Hey, that's why I don't like Splunk. You click and done. You're lost. What happened now? Did we click a time wrong? No, I lost 21. Where is my statistics? oops. Okay, let's okay, the user Tom use node.x to install a library health library.1. um, I don't know what to say, to be. I'm good confused now because we need to tell him about PowerShell or something. The Node.js process was 1616. That's a trigger, and then we have the 1924, the PowerShell parent. So because we have that PowerShell, uh, I don't know. A user Tom use Node. Let's just add it to him. Parent process PowerShell.exe, and then we can say which triggered. Not sure we should write it now. Triggered. Um, which triggered? How you spell triggered now? Which launched new process. The process that launched is 5880. A PowerShell encoded base 64 command. I'm not sure, to be honest, what to write. I'm not good in processes. Now, I always see we need to follow because otherwise we get lost in this with this AI. So basically, you can say npm package, for example, npm package. Let's call, what is that thing? Otherwise, our report will not be good. Uh, uh, process. I'm not sure. Process. You should node.exe. Otherwise, what else? No, that's not our. No, this is the latest stage. So we have process node. Uh, a process, for example, a command. Let's put a command. Maybe command to install. Maybe just give that in case our AI will not hit us and tell us. No, process. Let's get a full process so in case he complain about us. Command. Let's give it all of it. I don't know. It might not. I don't know. Because when he tries something, let's see if we can. Yeah, because he's initial stage, so he's using node.js parent process PowerShell to install library held to install a malicious. Let's just dot malicious. Uh, Library health check, which launched the new process 5880, a PowerShell encode base 64 command, which uh, then it launch uh, the second stage download. Let's say for this one maybe we are fine for this. Save. Let's save it. We can come back later on. The next one is of course execution. Let's the execution, it happens because are same time, 21 58 57. That one we can just do it now. um, 21 10 58 27. So that's that. The user, we know the same user is Tom, the host is Pon. This one is PowerShell downloading, so initial execution. What exactly command and script in? I think is this one. Because it's in PowerShell. Command, let's go to execution. Let's see what this thing is. It should be, is there PowerShell on it? Adversary may abuse command escape interpreter to execute command scripts and binary. These interfere and language provide ways of interacting with computer system and are a common feature across. So it should be download and launch code with PowerShell. So let's. I think we safely we can say that. What exactly we say? We know what happened. We know the what happened. We know it's this thing. So we can say let's be, but let's we can say after Tom installed that funny name. Why is that funny name? Uh, it after Tom it launched a new PowerShell process. What that one, the process that launch is, we know it's 5880. That's the process that launch. 5880 with base 64 encoded command for what do they call that in English? Obfuscation. Um, the command downloaded a new file. The file that the command download, what is it? And you can see it's protocol HTTP. So you can from a new do a new file using HTTP protocol and save it in user computer. So we can say this because now we want this is the execution part. So so download. This is the persistent part. So we can say maybe that, yeah, that's I'm not sure if we're safety on this. The IOC, of course, now if we follow the same structure that paste, and we're not talking about PowerShell command, download file path. So we need to, for example, we know this one. Download file path. We can say, hey, this 15 minutes to finish this. The download is you put update here. Okay, not sure. Let's try. We'll see. Uh, let's see downloaded file. Let's make the name so we can know that. What they call that, external file URL, download URL. Yeah, we can follow the download URL. We know the download URL is this one. What else? We follow the nice report. So if we say I don't know why this package JSON is talking about protocol HTTP port traffic behavior. Okay, so then we can say traffic protocol HTTP port 80, and then we can say encoded base 64 payload. I think we should give it, I'm not sure if it does accept it or not, I don't know. Maybe we should also put it there. So we got the file, we got the destination. What else we missing here? We have the URL, we have the destination. This is later on, I think, when you do the persistence. So we can say we'll come back later. Let's save the timeline for now. Why I can't go there? Let's say now this one we know is persistence. The time, remember we said it's in the 13, so we know the time here is 58:29 as the only one that has code 13 there. So we can 58:29 and 21st there, so we can know the time is 21st 10 58:29. Let's make sure that 10:58:29. The user is the same user, host is done. This is persistence. So where is persistence? Boot or Logon Autostart execution. I'm going with this. It's an Autostart. It's not a schedule, it's a registry. Boot or Logon Autostart. Let's go to persistence. Boot or Logon executions. This one should be have the technique for the registry key run key startup folder. So we can say boot or Logon Autostart execution. So we are cool. So now we can say that the second encoded PowerShell also contained a persistence command to add an entry to a registry for Autostart program. what we can say here, we can say attacker encode a command. We can say attacker used attacker used base 64 encoded command and added new entry to run register key with name Windows Update Monitor. That's the update for the and then that's what you do. I'm getting confused. I'm not good in writing report. Update monitor, which auto start the download loaded program. So we see we can follow the argument here. So registry value name, for example, we can take this one because we know the registry value name. We know the we registry this, so we know it because it's part of what we found here. Registry this one, the name we have PowerShell new op hidden encoded. So we have this the encoded part, so we know that one, and then we have we didn't add these things, otherwise we need to open to edit, because this one otherwise the AI will not process execution. We didn't add this line for these ones. We need to add them, otherwise we're not getting the full point. So we have the registry path, no, the registry key, this one, no, the registry path, I forgot about that. Registry path. What else we have? We have the path, we have the name, we have the command. I think we are safe here. We have all of them. Let's go back to the first one. I think let's view the edit. No, not this one. This one. The one we didn't add that commands. Download file path, download file. We forgot to add this one because if you look here, invoke request destination, process execution. PowerShell command invoke URI out file. We didn't add that one, otherwise that the AI will and then we have process execution. We didn't add this one too. This one, the PowerShell hidden. No, this one, I think it's enough, I think. You know, the problem is writing a report is really you need to try many rooms to be good at it. That's I'm not sure. You can if there was a CTF and tell you what's the process, what's that, you can answer the question. It's straightforward. Now with the process and all of that, so should we take a leap and submit our report? Yeah. So do you think let's go? Let's try our submit report. We proven because we know that what happened, the download and all of that is generating report. Let's see if we are lucky. You try to make it for us nice. 1, 2, 3. Let's submit and see what we got. I'm sure this, I hope this time is correct. They don't kill me, but this part of the time. Oh, how much we got? 320. What's the max point we get? Why the IOC said 40%? I thought we got all of them. Why is it incorrect? A report captures suspicious activity involved the installation of malicious library and subsequent execution. However, there are critical limits missing that will provide clear understanding of the method used, particularly how the installation was executed. It's important to spare the exact command or tools, but you don't put the command in the description, which could help it confirm the nature of the threat. So we should put a command here straight. So the first part is good, but the description is wrong. So okay, and this one, it gave us this one correctly, but we didn't put command there. Sometimes this AI. The OC here, he said is fine. 10 point. He didn't complain too much. However, it lacked the specific detail about the origin of power process, such whether it was spawned for. Oh, remember when we've been doing this, the parent process stories here. We jump. Remember, I forgot to spend more time on it. Because this process one, the process ID 1924, it was launched from this process 1452. That's the parent of it. So if we look who is this process or is, you can't go because no TryHackMe shut the machine. This one for 452. Why machine was stopped? He shut automatically the machine after you submit a report. So this process 1452, where is it? Yeah, that's why the AI said including this information could strengthen analysis by providing more complete view of the attack. So we didn't start where the user start this process 1452. Okay. So what? Hey, this is incorrect too. Averters, the second coded PowerShell. No, the report provides a clear description of the version method of to achieve persistent by adding an entry of the register run key. The use of base64 encode PowerShell command to execute this action is noted, which is a common technique to evade detection. The naming of the registry entry as Windows Update is execution program name. Okay, suggest an attempt to disguise the malicious activity as legitimate system process. This level of detail is crucial. So basically you need to write that is malicious, hiding things, otherwise don't. So why is said to me is 40% detected? I got 35. Return to scenario. Did they shut it down? Guys, if you have time, let me I want to check something. I want to check this 142 process. Uh, where it came from. Let me copy this so we don't get type it. Let's save it somewhere here before, because why you give me 40%? Why TryHackMe want to cheat us? So our goal now is to look for this this 1452 where it came from. This is the git installing, but why I don't see it here? Where is spawn somewhere? Quick! I'll start the machine again. Let's see what this AI, because yeah, it's true. We're supposed to see the original way how it is. Yeah, it's disconnecting. Yeah, we know. Yeah. You just shut the machine before we started. How much time I spent now in this one? I'm feeling sleepy. I'm not sure about tonight with that CTF start around 6 or to midnight. I'm not sure. I'm already feeling sleepy. We need to find that process. This AI give us 40%. Can be. We got all the IOC. What else we left from the IOCs? We got all of them. Why is it to us 40%? Start the investigation. Dive to the sim. One, two, 1, 2. We got all the things correctly. Why threat hunting mission exit the IOC? That's the IOC. We gave it to all the AOC. Why give us 40%? It's like if you deviate a little bit, you don't get what. Okay, we got Splunk. We have one mission now to get that process. Where are you? Uh, this one. This 452. There's two events. The node. I don't see the command. Why? No, not parent process ID. The process ID itself. Huh? Why is there's no process ID equal 1542? So what? Let's change the time range. How come this user what? Let me get still. Uh, so we're looking for pulse ID 148. That's a PowerShell. A PowerShell command. Pon. So it's a PowerShell. It's not a command line. Image is a PowerShell 1452. The time is 10:55:04 compared to, so it was down in 55 there. Fifty-five, 5504. This one. It's an 11. It's a file creation. What? 1452. What exactly you did there? It's a PowerShell start. But what it did nothing. It just user .tom. So it's just start a PowerShell directly. So what's the logic? It's start PowerShell. So it's a process 452, and this is also process 452. So it is start the PowerShell, and then we have the process, the parent 3916. 3916. Let's see what was 3916. 3916. It's an explorer. We have one event. At 5510. Still PowerShell. Yeah, this is the process. So it's PowerShell, not a command. If I'm mistaken, I found it last time a command. Guys, I don't waste too much time. It's an easy room. I'm not sure if someone have an answer quickly in this one. Please leave a comment because I'm getting confused with the original. Because 1.5 is PowerShell. This one 13. What's 13? It's this one again. It's a registry. Oh, so it's a PowerShell. That AI give us. Any case, guys, I don't want to waste everybody time, but if you have a question, let me know. Yeah, yeah. Thank you and have a good day.